Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. So we have this cool song from You, Me at 6 called My Dopamine. So we'll really practice to play this power chords. It's just downs, and we'll just go over the different positions here. So it's not really bar chords, just power chords, and we are hitting the bass strings here. So a cool song to learn. Let's start right away. No need for any cape on this one. We have the 4 main chords we will use for this song, and then we'll add 2 more chords for the instrumental play. If you wish, you can skip that part. Otherwise, it's 4 chords. So let's start with the 4 main chords. We'll start like I said, the positions here. So it's actually an F sharp chord, but we'll skip the bar. We can just hit the bass string. So that will be the 2nd fret on E string, then the 4th fret on A, and the 4th fret on D. And that's enough, because you're gonna hammer pretty much down here on the 3 bass strings there. So that's the F sharp. The next position will be the B, and guess what? You just take everything 1 string down. Same position there, so that will end up with the 2nd fret on the A string, then the 4th fret on D string, and 4th fret on the G string. So that's the B. Then we have the A sharp chord, and yeah, we'll go up here. So that will be this position now. It's the 1st fret on the A string, then 3rd fret on the D string, and 3rd on G. And finally we have the G sharp, and we are now at this position here with your index finger on the 4th fret E string, then the 6th fret A string, and 6 on the D string. So far we looked at the F sharp, the B, the A sharp, and the G sharp. And we'll add now the D sharp and C sharp. So the D sharp and C sharp is used in the instrumental parts. So we have the same principle here. It's the power chords pretty much. So the D sharp here is in this position, 6th fret here on the A string, then 8th on the D, and 8th on the G. And the final chord is C sharp. You take the same grip there and just move it up to this position here. You'll land with your index finger here on the 4th fret A, then 6 on D, and 6 on G. So that's the C sharp. So there we have the 4 chords plus this 2 additional for making this song here, My Dopamine. So let's start, and like I said, we'll just work with downs, and we'll play downs on the bass strings. All right, so the first verse goes in this chord progression: F sharp, B, and A sharp. Okay, so you're gonna play 9 downs on the F sharp, then 4 downs on B, and 3 downs on the A sharp. So F sharp 9, B4, A sharp 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So F, 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 B, 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 A, A, A. That's 1 round. The first verse, you're gonna play that chord progression for 6 rounds, and then comes the second verse right after, and you're gonna play it for 4 rounds in the second verse. So in total of 10 rounds is what the song starts with is F sharp, B, and A, 9, 4, and 3 times on these chords. So that was the verse. Let's go over to the pre-chorus in the lyrics, a crash course in remorse. That's where we are. All right, so now the chord progression will be the G sharp, 8 downs, then the B, 5 downs, and then you switch to A sharp and play 1. And as soon as you played 1 on A, then you're gonna play the B note, that's the 2nd fret on A, just that note, and then the C sharp notes, just 1 time on that one, and that will be 1 chord progression. It will play that for 2 rounds. So to take it again here, the G sharp 8 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then B 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then A sharp 1, then the B note, and the C sharp note. You play that part for 2 rounds, so slowly like this. And that is the pre-chorus, and that takes us to the chorus part. And don't drive me away, that's where we are in the lyrics. So this chorus starts with the F sharp 3 times, and then you're gonna play the B 1 time, then plus 11 times. Okay, so it's on the B you will play 1 down and then a short pause and then 11 downs. So that short little part there, F sharp 3, then B 1 plus 11, you play that for 2 rounds. So it goes like this slowly. F, 1, 2, 3, and then on the B 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you play that for 2 rounds. So in a context, it sounds like this. For 2 rounds, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, so for 2 rounds, and then you're gonna continue with G sharp, 8 downs, and then B, 5 downs, and then the A sharp, 1 down plus this B note and the C note, C sharp note. And then you play the F sharp 9 times, the B 4 times, and then the A sharp 1 down plus the note B and C sharp. All right, so I'm gonna take you through this slowly now. I'm gonna speak meanwhile. So G sharp 8, B5, A sharp note, note, and then F sharp 9, B4, A sharp 1, and 1 note there. And that is how this chorus ends. So I'm gonna take you through one chorus part. I'm gonna play it slowly for you so you really understand the full chorus part. So let's go from the beginning with F sharp 3, the B 1 plus 11 for 2 rounds, and then G sharp 8, B5, A sharp 1 plus 2 notes, then F sharp 9, B4, and A sharp 1 plus 2 notes. Let's go. And there you have it. All right, so everything else is pretty much repetition. When it comes to the verses, you're gonna play verse 3. It will be played in the same way as second verse. So that means for 4 rounds. And then you're gonna play the pre-chorus in the same way as the first pre-chorus, and the same goes with the second chorus. The only difference there is you're gonna add one extra round of the final round, the F sharp 9, the B4, and A sharp 1 plus 2 notes. That part you're gonna play for 2 rounds in the end instead of just 1 as you played in the first chorus. So that's the only difference with the second chorus, otherwise in the same way. And after this second chorus comes this instrumental parts, okay? So you're gonna play now these 2 chords. So I can just actually play me while I'm speaking because it's that easy. No extra notes and like that. It's pretty straightforward. So we're gonna take you through this instrumental part slowly. And of course it's a solo there also included. We'll not cover that. We'll cover the background music, kind of the rhythm and everything that goes in the background there. So we'll go with D sharp 16, C sharp 16, G sharp 16, and B 16. Then D sharp 8, C sharp 8, B 8, G sharp 8, D sharp 8, C sharp 8, and B 16. So that's your instrumental part, and then it goes again in the same way when it comes to the next part. It's a final chorus there, played in the same way as the second chorus there I mentioned, with this extra line of F sharp, B, and A. This time you're gonna end with 4 rounds of this extra line there. It's where they sing My Dopamine, okay? So in the first chorus you played for 1 round, in the second chorus you played for 2 rounds, and now in this final third chorus you played for 4 rounds. And that is how You, Me at 6, My Dopamine ends. So yeah, pretty straightforward song, pretty much 4 chords if you skip the instrumental parts, and a great way of practicing positions there on the fretboard. So good luck with this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it and it helped. If it did, please thumb up and help me out there. I really appreciate your support, guys. So till next time, play tuned.